This week we have all kinds of swords and edged weapons and black powder and military stuff. Another couple of racks of vintage clothing. The walls are filled with artwork. Brand new stuff in the box. Dolls, and more dolls. Figurines and more. All this expanded metal. Patio furniture. Ooh, there's a lawnmower. There's some collapsible shelves and some really nice pieces of antique furniture. Nice art pottery and more vintage and old medicine bottles, glass, porcelain, china, figurines, vintage, military, vinyl, spinning wheel, sterling jewelry, coins, other jewelry, other coins, Sansui speakers, 1870s Kansas ledger, sterling, uranium glass, oil jars with spouts, yard longs, military stuff, more jewelry. There's a trumpet. There's more new merchandise. On and on. All coming up in this week's auction. That's right, folks. Remember, you can't spell auction without caution. I'm not sure what that means, but it's kind of funny. So yeah, here is preview video for our next auction, Thursday, June 19th, 2025, Juneteenth, 2025. We're located at 1801 Gwinnett Street, Kansas City, Missouri, 64120. We are in the East Bottoms, just east of River Market. I tell everybody to take 3rd Street east out of City Market, then go right on Gwinnett. Also, if you know Independence Avenue, that area, go Independence to Chestnut, and then left on Gwinnett after the viaduct. GPS will take you Front Street, and chances are you'll get stopped by a train. And anyway, they have it closed there anyway, and the city probably hasn't even bothered to report it to any of the map programs or anything, you know, because it's Kansas City. And, you know, they're just sprucing up the place, making it impressive for the neighbors. At any rate, let's see, auction night. We open the doors at 5. Auction gets going at 6. And then every Wednesday, we do an auction preview from 11 to 1. You can come down, walk around, check things out, talk to people, ask questions, all that good stuff. Yeah, please be sure you're subscribed and you give us a like and all that good stuff. Copy that share link if you can too. Comment below if you have something nice to say, even if you don't. All right, so yeah, we'll just start over here. Here's this spinning wheel. I'm not sure, you know, how operational it is. I know, do not prick your finger on that, because I've heard that you may sleep for 100 years. Oh, that actually doesn't sound bad. But there's like bobbins and stuff that go with it. So yeah, I don't know, seems kind of more ornamental, but you know, at one point it was fully functional. Old, nice old piece for sure. Let's see, let's go over here. And looks like we've got some military stuff. All these little clickers. Those are neat. A lot of people don't know, but you know, during the D-Day invasion, the paratroopers actually had like toy crickets. They had the military issue ones too, but some of them actually had ones just like that. So looks like a lot of different lighters, some girly lighters, some Salem lighters, some ground dug primitives, I guess, more military stuff, knives, Then some mineral specimens and fossils. That's cool. Some like original illustrations. Wow. They were good. Couple of electric microscopes. And down here, there's some jewelry, coins, looks like sterling, some more coins, such, sterling in that box. So like some watches back there. This is pretty neat. Oh, looks like European maybe. Pretty cute. I meant to show you this too. This is full of jewelry. Maybe you'll find some good stuff in there. Let me show you again. I think I was still trying to work with this new mount thing. I've noticed that my video is a little off kilter because of it. See what I mean? Anyway, I'm learning, and it helps the video stay steady. So. Masonic Bible. Where's that? Anyway, signed Cal Ripken, first edition African Game Trails, Theodore Roosevelt, crystal cordials, Hummels. This is Vietnam 67 dated surgical soap. 1900 like invitation to the Grand Century Ball, Convention Ball Room in Kansas City, or Convention Hall in Kansas City. Like Looking Glass. Couple of Royals. Those guys. That's kind of cute. M1 helmet liner, maybe Vietnam. Then there's like some canes and knives and bayonets and walking sticks. All of the guns are black powder. So know that, you know, the black powder, we don't sell weapons made before what, 1899. And yeah, they're just black powder. So there's a lot of these. AirPods Pro. I've heard that these are knockoffs. I don't know. Sounds good to me. I don't know exactly what that is. Zeus Shepherd's Crook by Cornet. Cast iron boots. Looks like World War I military yard long. Something in Shawnee. Maybe some sort of women's group. Some witches' boots, lantern with red globe. Then up here, I don't know if that's probably a reproduction sign, but we can look when we get around Murano. Oh, there's a little machine. That's cool. Star David light bulb in there. And these old gas and oil. Some of them are on mason jars. Most of them are on the original bottles. And there's uranium. Glass. Look at that guy. He's even sitting on top of there and glowing. Weighted sterling. Military buttons and such. Some old stock certificate book, something like that. Come to preview, check it out. Come in early, check it out. State of Kansas. Civil action. Summons issued. 1870s, 1880s. The Sansui speakers. I unscrewed the plates from there so that you could see that they look good. What are they? Something 5000. Oh, SP2000. Sansui SP2000. Seem like they're in great shape. All right, nothing over here. That's our stuff. Then we have Hot Wheel boxes, some Coors Light drapes. Hummels, bunch of Hummels. I'm gonna spread those other ones out too. More stuff down there. Then miscellaneous sports and autographs and stuff. And here. Johnny Hero, nice shape in the box. Looks like Planet of the Apes and Star Trek and Boy Scout. I'm not sure what those things are. Dutch Girls. Creepy looking Howdy Doody. And these are nice, like engraving or whatever prints. Rabbi. Can't remember the artist. Canterbury Volunteer. John Wilkes, Esquire. And what's that? Martyrdom of Jesus, I think. There's some pack. More artwork. I missed this guy. I missed a couple things here. World War I guy has his victory medal on. Some sort of display case. More jewelry up in there. Mill scene. Still alive. Water. Why does the bird sing? It looks like it says AMEN is what it looks like it says. More sports stuff. Local sports. These were neat. This was America's Architect and Building News, 1873. Then, like, this is like the prince or king or something of like Sweden or something like that. Then Daniel Porter, Andrew Jackson, and then this old like 1930s newspaper. Zildjian symbols, old ones. I want to say like 20s, 30s, into the 50s maybe. That's neat. Jalopy Race, Riverside Stadium. This is a reproduction Kennedy poster, but looks good. The lamps. Cheech and Chong. What do we have here? Oh. Some Harry Potter stuff. Subrunner. Huh, that's old Kansas City Airport. What's our tag looking like there? Yeah. That's neat. Hand-tooled leather bag, large size. Some jerseys. All right. Okay, let's go. Let's hit these racks of vintage clothes over here. Okay. Folgers. Freaking vintage Nike medium, a red with swoosh. Just do it. Green sweatshirt. Another red with red swoosh. Jackson's, like half shirt. Another Jordan. Snoppy. Another Jordan. Another Jordan. The meat shall inherit the earth. I'm going to say another Jordan. Nope. Charles Barkley. Jordan. Little bitty Jordan. SU. Another Nike. Printed. Korea made. Full graphic. More of these polos. I don't think they're the same ones. I suppose they could be. All right, then that fringe leather. Nice vintage. And Bugs got to some of that. Not too bad though. A couple Scouts, we'll call them. I think that's Air Force, looks like. No? Looks like Air Force Academy. Still has a tag. Army. Button fly. OG, what, maybe 107s. Wrangler. More of those, like what, wool cotton blend. Can't remember what he called it. Hawaiian. They're fallen. Bowling. Larry's. Oh yeah, the Elks. Got a Big E. Penny's Payday. All right, let's go over here. The Stars Want ad box. That's kind of neat. Red. Can't get it out there. Projecting microscope. That's cool. These used to be a big deal. Hopefully they still are. Is that supposed to be John Belushi? Oh yeah, Animal House. Hold up. Oh, that was underwhelming. I think they probably need batteries or something. Fun stuff over here. Torque wrenches, 3 of them. Those aren't freaking cheap. Oh hey, another thing. Hey, don't move shit around from box to box. God damn it. Ugh. Every auction, almost, somebody's complaining about that. Good God. Will you just stop it? I know a lot of the times it's, you know, you didn't mean to do it, whatever, you weren't paying attention, or people just don't know, but not all the time. Come on, you guys. Freaking do better, man. That's bullshit. Stop it. We're going to start going off and embarrassing you in front of everyone in the auction house that night if we catch somebody. Just don't do it. Good Lord. All right. That tirade was brought to you by Allen's Gas Tablets, a tonic, laxative, digestive. It's fun, old medical stuff. Some golden, or I'm not sure what depression. Look at that big stack of McDonald's plates. One time, this has been a while ago, we had people complaining about, 2 people complaining about somebody moving stuff around in boxes. So we went back, checked the video. Both of those people were doing it. There was even a 3rd person. Anyway, just don't. Okay, look at all of this. This is nice. Nice pieces of antique furniture. Smaller stuff too, right? Smaller furniture does better than big furniture. Specialized Crossroads. Mower. There's no cap for some reason, but oh, sorry, was not in frame at all. There's no mower for some, or no cap for some reason. It looks brand new. The guy said it worked. I asked him about that. I can't remember what he said. He just kind of like mumbled like, oh, I use it something, so all right, whatever. Marguerite sewing machine. Base looks like, okay, look at all this expanded metal. So we've got them broken up, and like it'll be a 4-piece. That's a 4-piece. Those are 2 pieces. Some other 2 pieces. There's a chase over there. And some little tables and shelves. This, look at the pictures. This is Stickley. That's a Stickley coffee table. That wasn't cheap. Wooden box. Folding tables. Expanded metal tables. Got these shelves, metal utility shelves. And then there is one kind of rattan. Oh, it's pretty nice. Pretty neat piece. I'm gonna leap over here. We've got some Coca-Cola stools, Coca-Cola shelf, Coca-Cola rolling cart, Coca-Cola cast iron rocking chair, Coca-Cola table and 4. Okay, now we're going over here to like new merchandise land. I don't understand what all this stuff is, where it comes from, but people seem to really like buying it. So here's a box just full of like Bluetooth speakers, and so like there's one over here. Here's like the same one in a box. I'm changing that up, man. Sorry, Chad. These people like these Bluetooth speakers. I'm doing that. And there's like that kind of stuff in there. Beauty stuff. Books. A thing of freaking gum. You just really have to come in and look at this stuff. I mean, there's stuff like vitamins and shower heads and Bluetooth speakers and blood pressure monitors and pool rafts and freaking paints. And then there's like that. Got a whole nother rack of them there. There's a bike. Freaking W on the front. Pueblo 24. Can't see it. Nashiki, Nashaki, Shalaki. There's some Marantz speakers. The guy just couldn't believe nobody wanted those blown ass speakers. Dog cage and stuff. Those were here last week. Somebody please take them. Use the cabinets. All right. Ooh, super fast charge. Uh-oh. Some smoking pipes. Antonio Banderas, Black Seduction for Men. And we're getting a little cramped over here. So shelves kind of came in late and didn't have anywhere to put them. Oh, these are killer. I don't think it's the same brand, but I was adding more security cameras to our system here, and they're like, oh, that'll be $8,000 or whatever. Like, whatever, man. I bought some of those. They're awesome. I can look at them from my phone. Everything's saved to a card. 2. So, let's see. We'll just hop back here. I don't know what we'll do auction night. I don't think this is what'll happen auction night, but I'm gonna go ahead and knock it out. Well, no end of glass and porcelain and china in Kansas City, that's for sure. Oh, that's neat. Erica? I haven't seen that brand before. Uh-oh. 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 Dang, there's a box. There's a box of records back there now. Cribber knitting machine. I don't understand what's going on there. All right, so here is kind of the artwork. And I'll do this and then I'm gonna go back to the video and then I'll get back to more artwork. But like these old engravings and more. Okay, I don't know if I just messed up or not. So these are all spread out back here. And we jump over here. Here's kind of more of the same over here. Oh yeah, on the side of this machine. There's that. Musée de Saint-Maur, French cat, 1979 art show. Is what I'm getting from that. Frames, cotton bowl, Marines in the frigate Navy. This is Brush McCoy. So like early McCoy, when it was Brush McCoy. We got some caps, one of them signed golf. These were kind of neat, like a Cuban baseball shirt and a Seattle baseball shirt. The tags are like Haiti and Guatemala. This is all Pavel, P-A-V-E-L. Menus and art books and such. This is all like pictures and entertainment related. I think there's some art pieces in there too. Or, you know, just art stuff. Photos. Some Kansas City stuff in there. That's like Naples, Italy, World War II. All those fishing poles down there. Some Hanes down there too. World masterpieces. I get it to open up to one. It never opens up to one. It opens up to like blanks. So you can come check that out. Scrabble. Presonus. Studio 2.6. Like does 4 tracks. Civil War, Lord of the Rings. I believe those are first editions. Guitar stuff, pickups, like whatever, bridge, tuner, more. All right, so I'm gonna go back over here because I imagine this is where we go next. We may do this before we jump to the back table. We may not. So I want to get to the art. But you know, just as it goes. It's just hard to get there earlier. Griswold cast aluminum. Oh, there's ET. Oh yeah. He should maybe go up front. Yeah, we might just leave him. Watch somebody moves him to another box. Freaking go ballistic. And then next week, so like I'm out Friday until next Wednesday, and I'll be back to do the auction. So the inmates are running the asylum all week long. It's gonna be tough. If you are a business owner, you know just what I'm talking about. Damn, that's cool. That's a big old power inverter. I like it. Solar Smart King inverter. I need to look into that. It's like some of those are nothing, and then some of them are like really expensive. Okay, remember we were selling these one by one? We're not doing that anymore. That's all the rest of them, I think. You never know with this house, there could be more. We are almost finished over there. Me and Stevie and Omar are headed there tomorrow. This is kind of fun over here, all the catalogs, early 80s. And then there's Tokyo phone books in English. I think we had one last week, and then we opened a box and there's a whole bunch more. And yard stuff and tools. All right, let's hop over here. So there's a bunch of die-cast, and toys, and Pokemon empty freaking boxes. I'm gonna do the wall, and then I'll come back and do the rest of the stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of nice artwork here. And you know, when you take them off, take a look at the back. A lot of them have some information on the back. You know, for our purposes here, doesn't really, can't really get them down and video the back of each one. But there's nice stuff, like for reals. You're gonna have to stay for a while at the auction to get to the artwork. Natalie should have taken a picture of at least, you know, the signatures where there are one. I mean, it's not all amazing or anything, but I mean, there's true pieces of art here by some listed artists, and then some prints and stuff too, for sure. But neat subject matter. These look like they're from What's that? That freaking magazine. Starts with the P. Right? Like a British comedy or satire. Punch. Am I right? Is that it? Sorry about the glare, y'all. Another reason to get in for preview. Hold on, what's your preview Wednesday? Come in to the auction early. Come check this stuff out. It's, you know, photos and video. Really just giving you an idea of what's going on. Okay, so now we'll go back to that other table. I mean, 11-piece Cuisinart set in the box. Hell yeah. A Dyson Ball Multi-Floor 2. That's not cheap. Dyson Pure Cool fan. Those aren't cheap. Another Dyson vacuum. Neat Pinocchio stuff. There could be some sleepers in there. And then there's just some other fun stuff. This, you know, this vintage Chiefs. Apex, large, made in Macau. Somebody should like that. Another little Chiefs box here. Seems kind of vintagey. Another Dyson Pure Cool. Yep. I don't think these are pings that are in here. Older, maybe ladies clubs. Nice freaking vintage ping bag though. Lynx. There might be some other ones in there. You'll have to come check that out. Little guy. Cookbooks. Oh, nice, like brand new stuff. Huh. We should have some fun over here. Then these like 60s, 70s, I forget what they're called, these dolls with the big eyes. We've got a bunch of them. So we need to do something different with those in the flats. Those are, well, who knows, we'll figure it out. We need a room on the table, I had to move some stuff around. This could be a good box here. Like these are like chalk, little chalk dudes, kind of a themed box there. All right, keep on rocking in the free world. Oh, Barco Fast Wheels. No barcode. freaking bears. Whoo! I don't know how this stuff's gonna do. It's kind of random, you know, but definitely vintage. Hey, that's cool. Didn't want to get up on the wall. Fisher Price. Oh, I missed a guy up there. Took all the little people out of him. That one. Remember that one? Like his brother or whatever, who was a jerk, who had his weird face, his mad face, and his hat was on crooked. Man, that kid. That's nice. Little old car lot there, buggy lamp, foot warmer. Nice stuff there. Then over here, kind of the ends of an estate. A lot of nice books and kitchen stuff and stemware and more books. This is a good area over here, you know, for that kind of stuff. Which people need. It's not really our thing. We're not really selling, you know, that kind of stuff, but yeah, all right. So yeah, some really good deals back over here, and gosh, I think that's it, you guys. So we'll see you Wednesday for the preview and auction on Thursday. Have a good night.